It's the voice of the Cardinals. I am BJ Walters, joined by sophomore Tate Wolsky, who is coming off of a fantastic baseball season, individually, certainly. Tate, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
What did you make of the season? I mean, you were a big contributor.
I mean, going into the season, me and Mr. Shipman had a talk about, because he was going to put me in the 9th spot, and he goes, I need you on base for when Josh, Grady, and Corbin get up, that we need runs, and you're the person who can score. And they put the ball in play well, and yeah.
There's pride in being a 9-hole hitter in high school baseball, isn't there? Because at the major league level, maybe you're hiding someone in the 9-hole. At the high school level, that 9-hole is really important.
Yeah, I mean, being a 9-hole hitter, I knew that I had to get on base and all that. And at the beginning of the season, I thought, oh boy, I'm hitting 9. I ain't going to get on base very much and all that. And come to find out that I was a very good 9 hitter. And thanks to Coach Shipman and Mr. Christensen for making me that great of a hitter. And yeah.
Do you plan to stay there next year, or are you going to try to politic your way into that 9 spot?
I don't know. I would like to stay in that 9 spot just because I'm used to it already, and moving up in the lineup and all that, I'm not a big fan of. So, yeah. Now,
we didn't see as much of it, but from what I am told, you're a pretty darn good pitcher too. And what we did see, you can throw the ball pretty darn hard. How much pitching experience do you have, and how much did you enjoy it?
I started pitching back in 12U and all that. And I mean, I've had a little bit of experience pitching, but not very much. I mean, in Babe Ruth, I pitched a lot last year. And this year I didn't expect to pitch a lot, but come to find out I did pitch a lot. And yeah, it was different coming into a high school game than it was into a Babe Ruth game. But yeah, it was a huge jump for me.
So with that jump, how much do you learn over the course of a season about routine?
Routine is how I learn a lot about that routine and all that. Like when I'm pitching and all that, if I get into a decent rhythm, and I'm going good, I mean, I can throw 95 to 100 pitches, and when I'm in that rhythm, it's a lot of strikes, not a lot of balls, lots of balls in play, and yeah, it's good.
One thing that everyone has mentioned, not just within the program, but opponents in the region, is that with Mr. Christensen coaching you guys, everyone seemed to be a lot calmer. You can't rattle Carrington is the word that they use. How influential has he been on you personally?
Oh, Mr. Christensen has been a huge influence on me. Right as soon as he stepped into the door, he was a huge influence. He's taught me everything pretty much about my hitting and all that, and He told me at the beginning of the season that I could be a good hitter and a good pitcher and all that, and he was right, and that influence has been huge on me because it's someone who has confidence in me and a person who believes in me to be a successful baseball player.
What are your goals for the summer season?
Obviously to make the state tournament. If I do get to play, I want to bat at least 350, somewhere in that vicinity.
Those are pretty good expectations, but they would be very consistent with what you just did in the spring. Now, you also were on the football team. You play linebacker. You back up Josh at quarterback. How do different sports help you individually in your sort of ability to go from one sport to the next and sort of have that flow throughout the season?
Yeah, like football, it helps me with my speed and agility and all that. And basketball, it's reaction time for lots of stuff, and then endurance and all that, and then strengthening us during the season, and yeah.
Well, we're pumped up to have you around for 2 more years, definitely, and we're pumped up to watch your progression because you're coming off of one heck of a spring season. Congratulations on it, Tate, and
Thanks,
thanks
sir.
so much for doing this.
Absolutely. Thank you.